forced from her 31 points. And now Matilde Borrello from Italy. Same dive as the two divers that performed before her, but in a pike position. So higher degree of difficulty for the Italian, 3.0. Matilde had a very first experience internationally. Has a good job with her inward pike. Very strong off the board. The position on the board is perfect. Did not squeeze enough, and that made the dive end up being not completely straight and vertical in the entry. 5.5s though, and Matilde is very close to Claire Cryan, our leader so far, at 49.50. Aleksandra Blazowska, Polish diver. She got the silver medal this week here in Belgrade. Historical medal and a surprising medal for Poland. A few days ago on 1 meter with Alexandra, and also yesterday winning gold with Andrzej Szesztek on the men 1 meter final. Alexandra started very well here. Her dive is not high enough. Her hips are just falling while she's on the board. That makes the dive end up going too far short, 36.45. Helle Tuxen now from Norway, an inward 2.5 somersault pike for her. We have a lot of divers starting their competition with the inwards. That is due to the fact that it's a forward somersaulting dive and a standing dive, so no struggles with spotting in the air, understanding where you are. It's easier spinning forward, and also by doing a standing dive, you don't have to worry about the tricky part of the dive. 5.5s for Helle Tuxen at 49.50, same as Matilde Borrello. Juliette Landy from France, another medalist here this week. She got in synchro with Anaïs Gillet, her teammate, a medal yesterday. She starts with another inward 2.5 somersault, tuck in this case. And another one that is way slow, Caroline Kupka, quite slow on the takeoff. The somersault never picked up any speed, and she also getting straight with her legs in the entry. 4.5 and 5, 40.50. Lorena Laselka, and one more inward 2.5 somersault pike. Lauren had a great third, fourth, and fifth round dive on the 1 meter, but she did not have a chance to get a medal there because of the very first back and reverse 1.5 didn't go the way she wanted. She starts very well with this hard dive. This is from the judges, and now Lauren is in first at 54 points. Now, silver medalist from last year in Rzeszów, Poland at the European Championship, Emilia Nilsson-Garip. 2 medals already for her here in Belgrade, but no gold, and I gotta say, I was expecting a bit better by her, especially on the 1 meter, where she did not perform as we're used to see from her. But a very good back for Emilia. Definitely looking for gold here this week, here today, this afternoon. 57 points, and Emilia is in first at the moment. German diver Jana Rother now on the board, inward 2.5 somersault for her. We are gonna have a few more of this back to back. 6 in a row, inward 2.5 somersaults, either pike or tuck from now on. It's interesting how common it is for these ladies to start with this dive. And another good one by Jana Rother, the good dive. Not bad at all, very similar to Lauren Annasel. So now, the Jerne Bet Ashmael on the board. Jana Rother from Germany at 54 points, just like Lauren Alaselka said. It looked very good, sharp in the air and fast enough to make it vertical, so not bad at all for the German. Let's see what the Jerne does. 2 gold medals already for the Jerne here in Belgrade this week. Synchro, on the mixed 3-meter synchro and the women 3-meter synchro event. Very good job, 61.50. She gets ahead of everyone. Very well executed inward 2.5 somersault pike. And now on the board is the Jarne's teammate and synchro partner Amy Rawlinson, gold medalist with the Jarne yesterday, and does not do as well as her teammate did right before her. Very low and short dive. Definitely could do better than this. Didn't have enough time to vertical because the push off the board wasn't great. 4.5s, 40.50, and she'll need to come back from this mistake for sure. Inward 2.5 somersault tuck 4. Nice Gillet from Paris, the former gymnast, bronze medalist yesterday in synchro. Good top part of the dive. On the come out though, her upper body stopped the rotation moving forward too early, being so quite short for such an easy dive. Should have done better on the come out, but 51.30, above average for sure. I've been notified that German diver Lotte Huber has scratched out of the event for some sort of an injury, but I see her walking on deck, so nothing too dangerous or bad. We have now 20 divers then in the competition. Yeah, so no alarm, don't worry. Lotte is doing good. I can see her now on deck. She's walking and fine, so something must have happened, but nothing too bad. Inward 2.5 somersault once again, and this time is Sude Koprulu. 6.5 for the sixes for the very well executed inward 2.5. 55.50 was fast and close to the board, not bad at all. Here we have European champion on 1 meter, Elna Widerstrom, the University of Minnesota student, just finished her first year in the United States, also doing the inward 2.5 somersault pike. Last one we will see in a row, and we have 2 more later on in this round. Elna does a good job holding on to that pike position as possible, because I gotta say that takeoff wasn't perfect, quite slow in the somersault, but she held on as long as possible. 5.5s for the Swedish diver, 48 points, and she is in 10th place right now. Sorry, 11th place at the moment. Victoria Kaiser from Ukraine, the veteran diver, the oldest one in this event. Forward 2.5 somersault full twist, nicely done. Probably not a great dive, not a great hurdle. The hurdle could have been could have had a better rhythm with the board, and she has to push it down with her upper body in order to get enough momentum to get vertical. And 5s for the Ukrainian, who's at 45 points even at the moment. Estilla Mosena now. Estilla used to dive at the junior level for Italy, but her mom is from Hungary, diving coach Naji Ibolia. and decided to, once she was done with college in the United States, she decided to move back to Europe, but go to Budapest. Decided to start diving for the senior national team of Hungary. 5.5 inward 2.5 somersault tuck. At 44 points, she's in 14th place. Now Teresa Jelenkova. Easiest dive of the round. The back 1.5 somersault, 1.5 twist. And while we watch her, I'm getting more info about Lotte Hubert from Germany, scratched out of the event. Apparently is an injury to the foot, but something not too bad. I don't have any other information, just that is the left foot and nothing too serious, but can be able to keep going in the event. Now on the board, Luisa Arco. She's the one diver that competes both the individual 3-meter and 10-meter events. Good job on this inward 2.5 somersault pike. Very fast in the somersault. Gets a lot of speed, a lot of rotation. Could have held on to that pike position. She ends up being short, but not bad at all. 52.50. And for Luisa, a 6th place at the moment. Back 2.5 somersault pike for Elettra Neroni. Not common for divers to start with the backward rotations. Only Elettra and Emilia Nilsson Garrett did that today, and Lotte Hubert also in the first dive, 3 only out of 21. And Elettra does not do a good job with their first dive. Sure, the jump is not high enough, and she does not have enough somersault to get 4s and 3s from the judges. Very, very short for the Italian diver.